IG. Why you keep? Oh, do I know? Oh, hey. So, I thought of a new name for everyone. I'll tell you guys later. All right. So, I want to talk about the divine feminine and the role of silence. If you are in this role, and it's something that just comes naturally when you're in this space, and how powerful it is. So there's multiple levels to this, and I'm not talking about silence as in during conversation you being silent, although there's something to be said for that, and observing the other person to making sure that they're the right mate or relationship material for you, but taking the time to respond and how you have to use it if you're going to be in your divine feminine. Um, if you're letting the man lead, there are times where, say, you want to go or you want to do this or that, where you have to revert to silence and silently doing things to let them go. So I found, like, in letting them lead, I'm not saying, hey, let's go now. You sort of toss it back, like, are you ready to go? But I remember saying that, and like it was natural when they didn't get the point to like grab my purse and just look at them. So it's very interesting, this silent language that you start to embody when you do this. And so, yeah, it's very natural when you start to do this, but your silent gestures are what also helps. So you have this whole language in silence. Now, is it just as powerful? Did we leave? Yes, definitely got the point. But sometimes the point made in silence is so much stronger than the point made when you're moving your mouth. Okay. And it reminds me of when I was reading about Arabic women, people in the Middle East who wear the full hijab and all this good stuff. Like, they don't necessarily come out and say, oh, I want to have sexual relations with you. All of a sudden, they take it off. And this is one night where they wear their sexy lingerie. So they have learned through their actions and through silence how to get exactly what they wanted and to spark imagination, or to spark some action, and they're men without having to say it out loud and say it boldly. So when you're not reacting and you're taking your time to respond, you get the opportunity to do that. So that's why when I talk about the relationship between men and women in the divine feminine, how it's not this attacking, I keep doing this because it's just the most, like, it's not this attacking, tense, tension filled way. What it is that it's this different way of communicating, and you still have your strength, you still have your boundary, you still do things, but you learn an entirely new way of communicating that does not cause conflict, that keeps everything harmonious, that keeps the family happy, that keeps everything going and emotionally mature, but also gets your point across. So I guess this one was going to be really small. I probably should have added it to another one, but it's just a way of saying, like, hey, with your actions, with your gestures, with your physical items, with what you wear, with your demeanor, with what you put on, that if you are in this way and you are observing and you're not just reacting, how you can get what you want without leading. Well, you're not taking control, but you're definitely expressing how you feel. And that could be through clothes, through makeup, through demeanor change, through changing things up. But it doesn't always have to be loud. And that is a very powerful thing to be able to tap into as needed in any relationship.